Everyone, I'm Pete Pardo from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another episode of What's Up with Sea of Tranquility, bringing you new album reviews all the damn time. Today we're going to take a look at a brand new live album courtesy of Inside Out Music. It is the double CD and Blu-ray version of An Evening of Atonement from Leprous, of course, the Norwegian progressive rock, progressive metal veterans. This is the little kind of slip thing that goes in front of the digibook thing, whatever you want to call this, right? So here, An Evening of Atonement, the brand new live release featuring 21 powerful live tracks, all tracks featured across all of their 8 studio albums. Limited 2 CD and Blu-ray digipack. CD 1 is Act 1 with 11 live songs. CD 2, Act 2 with 10 live songs. The Blu-ray features the full live show and band interview, right? So let's take a look at this set here. There you can see, there are the songs, right? Open it up. Got lots of live shots. Folds all the way out. There's your 2 discs and your Blu-ray. And then you've got a booklet. Pretty cool booklet, I would say. Featuring live shots. All the guys in the band. The whole crew, the road crew, everybody. And the audience. So recorded at Tilburg. I believe it was February, what's the exact date? February something. Recorded at the Tilburg Theater in the Netherlands, right? Seen a ton of great metal shows recorded at the I've seen video of tons of great shows recorded in Tilburg, a very, very famous theater over in the Netherlands. And the Poppeldium in Tilburg, right? So who do we have in the band for this particular album, live album? We've got, of course, Einar Solberg on vocals. He's not playing keyboards here. He's just singing. On the studio records, he plays keyboards. We got Tor Oddmund Surkey on, I'm pronouncing that correct, on guitar. Robin Ognendal on guitar. Bard Kolstad on drums, who's great on this live album. Really good. Simon Borvan on bass. And Harrison White plays keyboards for this live show here. And, like I said, got... They thank various other people in the crew as well for making all this happen. There's all those people you saw stand up on stage at the end of the show. So what do you get on here? So, like I said, they draw songs. This is meant to be kind of like a career retrospective, as well as, kind of playing stuff from their most recent album before this, which was the Melodies of Atonement, which came out in 2024. So it's that tour, but again, we're drawing from all sorts of stuff from throughout their career. I will say, if you get the version with the Blu-ray looks spectacular. The camera work and the editing, very, very well done, crisp and clear, just as you feel like you're there front row. Really, really cool. Sound is great as well. This is a great sounding live album. Now, I will say, I'm not the hugest Leprous fan on the planet. I don't know why. I've been trying to figure that out forever. I really was into them on their first 3 albums. I kind of have lost touch with them, and some of their releases haven't really done a hell of a lot for me in recent years. Like Melodies of Atonement, Aphelion, Pitfalls. Not really much into those albums. They're okay. They're kind of poppy. They're kind of mellow. I really like the early stuff, like Tall Poppy Syndrome, their debut. I thought was great. Bilateral was great. Cole was really good. The Congregation I even really like. To me, I like them when they're more of a progressive metal band. They've become more of this kind of like atmospheric progressive rock band with lots of pop and electronic tendencies in recent years. They're still really good at what they do. I can listen to a Leprous album and think, that's really well done. I can see why people love this band. It just doesn't really click with me. And in listening to this live album, I'm kind of like, Einar's vocals are terrific. He's such a good singer. Even when they're doing the mellower, the more moody and atmospheric and poppy stuff, I walk away thinking, wow, he's so good. Musically, it maybe doesn't interest me all that much. I like the more aggressive stuff. Forced Entry is great. Atonement is a really good track. Like a Sunken Ship, it kind of does this light and shade thing, right? It's kind of mellow, then it gets heavy. But there's, Silently Walking Alone and The Price, really good. Rhythmically, really great. This drummer is just so good. There's some good guitar riffs and textures throughout this album. Like I said, it's all really, really well done. You get through this, whether you watch it or you listen to it or do both. This is a quality band that's making quality music. It's just kind of a me thing that I don't connect with some of their music, and I connect with other parts of their catalog. But everything I've heard from them, I've always thought is really well done and really good. It's just not always my cup of tea, but that's a me thing, right? I know why people love this band. So very cool the way they've laid this out. So disc 1 is called Act 1. Disc 2 is Act 2. And it's like the whole, it's like, you get the intermission. Here's Act 1, here's Act 2. And like I said, let me read off all the tracks so you can kind of see what's on display here from the whole catalog. Silently Walking Alone, The Price, Illuminate, I Hear the Sirens, Like a Sunken Ship, Forced Entry, Out of Here, Alleviate, Distant Bells, Foe, also really good on here. Nighttime Disguise, that's Act 1. Act 2 is Unfree My Soul, another cool track. On Hold, Below, Passing, Faceless, Castaway Angels, From the Flame, Slave, Atonement, and The Sky is Red outro. So you get the entire show on the Blu-ray and then an interview with the band, which is kind of cool too. They seem like really, really nice guys, right? All throughout, like I said, Einar's vocals are stellar throughout the whole thing. He's a really, really great singer. What is it about these singers from like Sweden and Norway? I don't understand. These Norwegians, man, it's the music coming out of Norway is just crazy good these days. And all these great vocalists, right? And musicians and whatnot. So, yeah. So this is really good. If you're a fan of the band, you're going to need it. It's very cool. Get the version with the Blu-ray because you're going to want to watch this. That's the whole thing. It's really, really cool to see it. All the lights and everything like that. Visually, very, very impressive. So, yeah, I'm going to give this a 4.5 out of 5 star. Like I said, I'm not the biggest Leprous fan, but I recognize their talent. I recognize how really great they are, and I know why people love them so much. But this is a really cool release because it kind of collects lots of different songs from throughout all their albums, which is really cool. And I have my favorites in the catalog. I have the albums that don't really connect with me all that much, but like I said, really good band. So go check it out. I'm going to put the link to the Inside Out Bandcamp page that has this album featured. You can go grab it, give it a listen, maybe consider getting it. I believe our good friend Ken Golden has this in stock, so you can get this particular version or whatever else is available. I don't really know. So, yeah, that's my review. Check it out. Visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell so you get alerted of all of our content as a post. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also, down below, we got the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, our Cameo page, and the Sea of Tranquility membership options, all down below. Thanks in advance for all your support. It's greatly appreciated. We'll see you soon here with more stuff. Got new reviews, more reviews coming. We got the new Spock's Beard. Speaking of live albums, the new Dream Theater live set. Got to dig into that. I've got some live albums, some cool live albums from Renaissance Records. They sent me a whole bunch of really cool things. Vintage live shows. We've got, what else? I've got new Steve Morse band here. I've got new Howling Giant. Got new Airbag is here, another live album. All sorts of stuff. I got a stack of stuff sitting here. I got the new Daryl Ways Wolf box sets, with all their albums on there. All sorts of stuff. The stack is huge, once again. So it'll keep me busy throughout the rest of the December. So thanks for watching. I'm Pete Pardo. See you soon. Bye-bye.